In a perfect world, this was how it was always meant to be.
Those are the words of Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, and they could not ring any truer. Because in this reality, Pete got his happily ever after, and everything that came after that. In this world, Mary Jane is still his loving wife. And then there's Annie Parker, the Parker family's bundle of love and joy. As you'd expect from a happy marriage, Peter and MJ banter with each other over the dinner table.
Hold on. I've changed plenty of diapers.
The one time you spun a web diaper does not count. And let's not forget what happened 1 hour after that webbing dissolved.
Ew, that was ugly. You're right. What do I owe you?
For a smoking hot wife, perfect daughter, and wedded bliss, Mr. Whatever you've got, it's not enough.
Their conversation takes a more serious turn when Peter informs MJ that he's noticed the other street-level heroes of New York have been lax with their own territories, forcing him to pick up the slack and take care of their respective rogues' galleries. In reply, MJ tells her husband to have a talk with these other heroes, because, as she puts it,
Well, it should. You need to spend more time at home and less time as Spidey.
Wait, we're spelling it now?
We have to. We can't have Annie blurting it out at the park or on a play date. She can't keep seeing you as Spidey.
Whoa, message received, girls. At home, plain old Peter Parker it is. Don't worry, I can pull this off. After all, I've been Peter Parker most of my life.
Later, Pete goes to his other job at the Daily Bugle where he excitedly tells the whole office about the latest pictures he took of Spider-Man taking out everyone else's supervillains. But Bugle associate EIC Robbie Robertson tells him to slow his roll, as Peter soon finds out the Daily Bugle is not in a good place right now.
We can't run pictures like those right now because
Because it's a travesty, a grave injustice. Why, it's censorship is what it is.
the mayor is trying to avoid citywide panic and clamp down on rumors that New York's superheroes have been going missing.
To make matters worse, Ace reporter Ben Urich informs them that a few other vigilantes like Moon Knight and the Punisher didn't just disappear all of a sudden. They were found dead. As Ben tells Pete, he noticed that superheroes with powers like Daredevil and Iron Fist went missing, while non-powered ones just ended up lifeless on the streets. This information becomes cause for concern for the wall crawler. So, to get more leads about what's been happening in the city, he puts on his trademark suit and swings over to Avengers Mansion. He's surprised to learn that Earth's mightiest heroes were expecting this visit, along with every other masked vigilante left standing in New York. What Peter learns during the meeting is far worse.
As you know, many of our friends and enemies are no longer with us. Non-powered members of our community have been killed, while those with special abilities have vanished. And in a troubling turn of events, we have recently lost contact with Xavier's school and all of the X-Men.
Peter expresses his worries about this development to Iron Man, who offers the Parker family a place to stay at Avengers Mansion until everything is settled. In turn, Pete gives MJ a call to deliberate on this. But their conversation is interrupted when more alarming news comes to light.
Cap, Hawkeye here. Tigra, Mockingbird, and I can't join in. There's a full-scale prison break going on at Rikers. Everyone's broken out.
Wait, if everyone broke out of Rikers, then that means... Oh no.
So, the web-slinger makes a beeline for their apartment, while the Avengers mobilize to confront a man named Augustus Roman, someone who they believe is behind all the other heroes' disappearances.
Gotta get home. Last I heard, he was at Rikers. If he's out, first thing he'd do is track me down, find out where I live, and... Please, no.
However, Peter's worst fears are realized when he crashes into their window only to hear an all-too-familiar voice.
Well, look at this. Daddy's home. Wow! We were in the neighborhood. Thought we'd pop by and see the baby. Ha ha ha! Now listen up, Parker. Here's how this is gonna go down.
But it seems Venom has failed to realize one golden rule when it comes to dealing with the wall crawler. You do not mess with his family. Peter gives him a cracking right straight to the jaw before he could even finish his sentence. It's a punch carrying the whole weight of desperation and rage within Spider-Man's fist. And it's just enough to give the Parker family time to escape Venom's symbiotic clutches.
MJ, go! Get Annie out of here! That's all that matters.
Peter!
Go!
MJ rushes out of the building with Annie in tow, desperate to find refuge. She spots the Avengers flying above, but her calls are ignored when they head straight for Roman's building. Empire Unlimited. Not long after, we find the Avengers coming face to face with Roman, who who has taken on the alter ego Regent and declared himself the only rightful savior of the world. Meanwhile, MJ thinks of a way to protect her daughter.
All right, how do I keep you safe from Brock and his symbiote? He's got powers like Daddy's, but with two weaknesses: Sonic's and fire.
Realizing what she has to do, MJ and Annie hitch a ride on the back of a speeding fire truck. And, as it zooms past the block, Venom and Spider-Man's duel goes from the Parker residence to the rooftops of New York.
Hey, where do you think you're going, Red? Don't think we don't see you. You're not leaving. Not with our favorite new toy.
Brock!
For a second, Spider-Man wonders if he should prioritize helping the Avengers against Roman. But, as Peter puts it,
MJ, Annie, I'm coming. My family needs me. The Avengers will be just fine.
on top of Empire Unlimited, Earth's mightiest heroes struggle against Regent. In fact, we even find out that he has been stealing the powers of all the masked vigilantes that have gone missing since. On the ground, MJ and Annie hop off the rig when it reaches its destination, a burning building that needs to be doused. The firemen spot her and think she's just an insane lady endangering a sweet little girl. But Mary Jane Watson Parker is about to make things clear.
Lady, you're crazy. What mother runs towards a burning building?
One who's trying to protect her baby from that.
Holy... What is that thing?
Venom knocks away the guards to get to MJ and her baby, so she thinks on her feet and gets inside the truck.
It's over, Mrs. Parker. There's nowhere left to go, and nothing left to do, except scream.
Yeah, you first.
MJ turns on the truck's sirens to disorient the symbiote supervillain, which gives Spider-Man just enough time to get on the scene.
It's okay, Annie.
Ah!
Your father's here.
The web slinger forces Venom towards the burning building, knowing full well that it's one of the only other things that can contain his bitter enemy.
Nice, Parker. Forced us in here, you know how to hurt us. Well, guess what, Peter? Now we know how to hurt you. Showed us your belly, that fragile little baby of yours. It makes you weak, vulnerable. Oh, the things we're going to do to your horrid spawn. Ha ha ha! Even if you beat us now, we'll never stop, Parker. We will get her. We will suck out her brains.
No!
Outside, MJ asks the firemen if there are innocent people still trapped inside the building. And, when she finds out that it's been cleared, Mrs. Parker gives her husband the signal. Because at this moment, Peter Parker knows that the only way his family would be safe would be to put a permanent stop to his nemesis. So he grabs a load-bearing pillar from the building.
We gotta give you points. Never fought us like that before. Gotta do that again sometime.
No, Eddie, never again.
What's wrong with you? You can't do that. Spider-Man would never...
Is he...
I did what I had to do.
And with that, the wall crawler lets the burning building topple them both. Shortly after, Pete emerges from the rubble to reunite with his family. For a moment, we see Eddie Brock's symbiote-coated hand rise from the wreckage, but they both perish as soon as they appear.
That was the day the Avengers died. That every last hero died. Even Spider-Man. I just looked like him standing there. But that was just me. Peter Parker, a dad in a stupid red and blue suit. That was the day I learned what trumps great power, and even greater responsibility.
Some years pass and we see an older Peter Parker who has since hung up the web tights walking with his daughter in the middle of New York. The same city that Regent now rules.
It's not a perfect world, but I look after me and mine, and that's good enough.
That's all for now, people. We hope you loved this video and look forward to reading your thoughts about it in the comments below. Please don't forget to give us a like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notifications for more. And if you liked this one, you're definitely going to love the next video. So feel free to check it out too. We'll see you soon. Take care.